Ready? Okay. Hi everybody, my name is Caitlin and I'm a server here at Sambuca and this is my spiel. Okay, so I approach the table with a huge smile on my face and I begin to essentially welcome them to the restaurant. I introduce myself, I ask them if they've been in before or if this is their first time. Once I have that information, I ask whether they're from in town, if they're local, or if they're from out of town, just to essentially get conversation started. And then I introduce them to our menu. I will always start by saying that we are very well known for our steaks and for our seafood. And then I will go on, and if we have a feature that evening, I'll tell them about the feature, and if not, I'll just essentially point out the favorite things in the menu that I personally really like and that I always recommend. I always point out the miso sea bass. I tell them essentially what the dish is. I always note that it's pan-seared and Chilean and wild-caught. I have never recommended that dish to a table where it wasn't so well, essentially the response was just incredible and that people didn't come back for that dish in the future. So I always recommend that one. Also one of my favorites. So I always talk about the 7-ounce filet. I do note that we have a 10-ounce just to upcharge a little bit, a little selling point. I will go on and talk about our wine by the glass, our specialty cocktails. I always note that they're formulated in-house with all organic juices. I do tell them ahead of time if we are out of anything, just to kind of get that out of the way. I really don't like when a customer, has their heart set on something and then we're out of it. That always makes me really upset. And kind of like, it's just like, it's like that point. And then there's more time spent and all those things. So I always note ahead of time if we're out of anything. I always say save room for dessert. I point out our vegetarian options. I essentially point out all the important things in the menu that I think that I've had experience in with customers really, really receiving well and really enjoying.